Have you noticed a subtle shift within your soul lately? A quiet yet persistent feeling that something profound is about to unfold? This is not just a fleeting moment or a minor change in your life. What you're experiencing is the onset of the second spiritual awakening, a deep and transformative journey that transcends the boundaries of your current reality. The second spiritual awakening is far more profound than the initial steps you may have taken toward self-awareness. If your first awakening was like opening your spiritual eyes for the first time, this next phase is akin to upgrading your vision to high-definition clarity. Imagine transitioning from a black and white perception of life to suddenly seeing the vibrant spectrum of colors in every moment. Each experience, thought, and emotion gains new depth, revealing the intricate nuances of existence that were always there, but hidden from view. Today, let's delve into the journey of the second spiritual awakening. What sets this awakening apart from the first? What specific paths are revealed at this stage? So, before we continue with the video and explore this interesting topic further, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel to stay updated on everything related to personal and spiritual growth. This helps us bring more content that can make a difference for you. This awakening is not just about understanding the world differently, it's about feeling its true essence. You may find yourself connecting to people, places, and even past experiences in ways you never thought possible. Each interaction begins to carry a deeper meaning, resonating with the core of your being. You may even feel a sense of renewed purpose, as if the universe itself is calling you to embrace this transformation. The journey of the second spiritual awakening is both empowering and enlightening. It invites you to step into a new realm of consciousness, one where you can align your soul with the universe's greater truths. Are you ready to embrace this vibrant, expanded reality and discover the path meant for you? During your first awakening, you began to question the illusions that surrounded you. You left the automatic way of living and started to realize that there is something much greater than the material world. It was a precious moment of liberation. But now, the second awakening elevates all of this to a new level. Every thought of yours becomes a tool for transformation. Every emotion carries a divine purpose, and every action becomes a conscious act of creating your own reality. God's chosen ones are experiencing this calling with unprecedented intensity. The universe is communicating in increasingly clear and direct ways. You may be noticing profound changes in your being, from a new way of perceiving the world to emotional and spiritual transformations that seem to come from the depths of your soul. This is the divine work happening in your life, elevating your consciousness to the next level of spiritual evolution. In this special video, we will explore together the sacred signs that reveal that your second awakening is in full development. Every sign I will share is a divine confirmation of your spiritual evolution, proof that God is actively working in your life. If you identify with these signs, know that your divine mission is manifesting now more than ever before. Before we dive into these profound revelations, don't forget to follow our channel and activate the notification bell. Your spiritual journey is about to gain a new dimension. But after all, what is the second awakening? The second awakening is a process of profound spiritual evolution that occurs after a person has gone through their first awakening. While the first awakening is often the moment when one becomes aware that there is something beyond daily routine and worldly concerns, the second awakening goes much further. It involves a deeper and more radical change in the way reality is perceived. At this stage, the person begins to see the world through different eyes, as if awakening from a long dream and realizing that the reality that once seemed absolute is, in fact, much broader and full of nuances. Unlike the first awakening, which can be momentary and triggered by a significant experience, the second awakening establishes itself in a more continuous and permanent way. At this point, the person not only recognizes that the world is more than it appears, but begins to delve into truths that were previously hidden. This awakening brings with it a new perception of the universe, of life, and most importantly, of oneself. One of the main characteristics of the second awakening is the expansion of consciousness. The person begins to perceive that everything is interconnected. The actions, thoughts, and emotions of each individual affect not only their own life, but also the world around them. It's as if the person can see the invisible connections that were previously unnoticed. Suddenly, every choice, no matter how small, takes on new meaning. This perception brings responsibility, as the person understands that they have the power to influence their own reality. With this, the feeling of being a victim of circumstances disappears, and the person assumes the role of protagonist in their spiritual journey. Another fundamental aspect of the second awakening is the dissolution of the ego. The ego is the part of the mind that identifies with appearances, social roles, desires, and comparisons. However, during the second awakening, the person begins to realize that the ego is not their true self. Instead, they come to understand that their essence goes far beyond their possessions, social status, physical appearance, or any label they have received throughout life. This realization can be liberating but also challenging, as it implies detachment from beliefs that have been held for years. The dissolution of the ego is one of the most difficult parts of the second awakening, as the ego resists losing control. Many people go through existential crises at this moment, questioning the purpose of life, the decisions they made in the past, and even their personal relationships. This happens because what once seemed to make sense begins to lose meaning, but at the same time, new truths and a deeper purpose emerge. It is at this moment that many people begin to seek more intense spiritual practices, such as meditation, prayer, fasting, or other forms of introspection. One of the most profound revelations of the second awakening is the discovery of one's true essence. By releasing the constraints of the ego and limiting beliefs, individuals reconnect with their authentic selves. This journey is not about becoming someone new, but about returning to their original, unblemished state. Many describe it as a homecoming or a reunion with their soul. In this state, they experience profound inner peace, a sense of fullness and joy that no longer relies on external circumstances. This transformation happens as they reconnect with the divine essence within them, an essence that had been hidden by daily worries and the dominance of the ego. During this phase, heightened sensitivity and empathy emerge. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all things, individuals feel a deeper care for others and a renewed respect for nature. The suffering of others becomes impossible to ignore, sparking a genuine desire to contribute to collective well-being. This recognition of unity often prompts changes in life direction, as people seek professions, projects, and relationships aligned with their soul's purpose. They understand that by helping others, they are also nurturing themselves, as all beings are deeply interconnected. The second awakening brings clarity, compassion, and a shift toward purposeful living. It encourages a release of superficial attachments and an embrace of meaningful connections. Ultimately, it is a journey back to one's essence, a transformation that redefines how individuals see themselves and their role in the world. An essential aspect of the second awakening is the transformation of fear. Before this phase, fear often dictated actions and decisions, acting as a constant barrier to growth. However, during the second awakening, fear is recognized for what it truly is, an illusion created by the ego to protect itself from the unknown. With this understanding, individuals learn to confront fear directly, rather than allowing it to hold them back. Fear becomes an opportunity for growth rather than a hindrance. This does not mean fear disappears entirely. Instead, it loses its power to control. The courage to face fear arises from the realization that it is not absolute or real in the truest sense. Another hallmark of the second awakening is the emergence of greater clarity of purpose. Many individuals describe this phase as a time when they gain insight into their true calling. This newfound clarity is not necessarily about discovering a specific career or job, but about understanding the contribution they are meant to make in the world. For some, their purpose may lie in helping others. For others, it might be expressed through creativity, innovation, or inspiring change. What matters most is the sense of alignment with a greater mission, often one that has been present all along but was obscured by the distractions of daily life. The path of the second awakening is rarely straightforward. While moments of profound clarity can be exhilarating, they are often interspersed with periods of doubt or the resurfacing of old behavioral patterns. The ego, resistant to losing its grip, attempts to reassert itself during these moments. Yet, these challenges are an integral part of the process. Each obstacle overcome represents a step forward, elevating the individual to a higher state of consciousness. The key to navigating the second awakening is perseverance. By embracing self-knowledge and committing to personal growth, individuals discover that the journey is not about perfection, but progress. Each wave of awakening builds upon the last, leading to deeper insights and greater alignment with one's authentic self. This cyclical process ultimately fosters resilience and a more profound connection to purpose, creating a lasting transformation. There is no single path to achieving the second awakening. Some people reach this transformative state through moments of crisis, while others arrive via spiritual practices or a conscious quest for self-knowledge. The specific journey varies, but the key lies in a willingness to embrace transformation. This process demands courage to face the unknown, humility to accept growth, and patience to understand that awakening is not an instantaneous event, but a lifelong journey. The second awakening is far more than a personal experience. It ripples outward, impacting the world in profound ways. Those who undergo this transformation often become agents of change, illuminating the path for others who are still searching for their spiritual truth. Their newfound consciousness radiates like a beacon, inspiring those around them to explore their own potential for awakening. This ripple effect fosters the creation of a fairer, more compassionate and harmonious world, as awakened individuals embody values of love, understanding, and unity. Rather than being the conclusion of a spiritual journey, the second awakening represents the beginning of a new and expansive phase. At this stage, individuals realize that true happiness is not rooted in external achievements or material gains, but in the inner peace that stems from self-awareness and alignment with their soul's purpose. The meaning of life shifts from the pursuit of possessions or status to a deeper connection with one's essence and the universe. It is an invitation to step out of illusions created by the ego and into a divine reality where peace, love, and fulfillment are ever present. Each person's experience of the second awakening is unique, but all share the universal goal of achieving higher consciousness and rediscovering their authentic self. Those who undergo this transformation never view life the same way again. They come to understand their inseparability from the world, recognizing that they are part of a vast and interconnected whole. The divine is no longer seen as something external, but as a presence within each individual. In this profound realization, true freedom is found, empowering them to live in harmony with themselves and the universe. Let's explore the first three sacred signs of the second awakening, divine manifestations that profoundly transform the consciousness of those experiencing this extraordinary journey. The first sacred sign emerges through an enhanced perception of vibrational frequencies. It feels as though a veil has been lifted from your spiritual senses, allowing you to truly see that everything in the universe is energy in perpetual motion. Thoughts, once dismissed as fleeting mental activities, are now understood as potent creative forces. Each thought emits a specific frequency that shapes the reality around you, making you more aware of the power you wield in co-creating your life. This newfound awareness brings a heightened ability to discern the energies surrounding you. It becomes a natural form of protection, steering you away from vibrations that do not align with your essence and drawing you toward those that resonate deeply with your soul. As this discernment sharpens, superficial relationships and situations naturally fade from your life. In their place, meaningful and authentic connections begin to flourish, reflecting the harmony of your evolving frequency. The transformation initiated by these sacred signs extends beyond relationships. It also redefines how you perceive and interact with the world. You begin to notice patterns and synchronicities, reinforcing your connection to the divine plan unfolding for your soul. These signs are not merely fleeting moments of spiritual insight. They mark the beginning of a profound journey toward deeper consciousness. If you recognize these shifts in your life, take heart. You are moving in alignment with the divine path designed uniquely for you. Each sacred sign serves as a reminder that you are exactly where you need to be, opening yourself to the limitless possibilities of the second awakening. Trust the process and embrace the unfolding transformation as it brings you closer to your highest self and purpose. Let's delve into 3 more transformative signs of the Second Awakening, which highlight profound spiritual maturity. The 4th sacred sign is the dissolution of the spiritual ego, one of the most subtle yet challenging milestones on this path. As we begin to awaken spiritually, it's common to feel a sense of superiority, judging those who have not yet awakened or feeling special because of mystical experiences or deeper understandings. However, true awakening shifts this perspective dramatically. The spiritual journey is not a competition. It is a sacred dance in which each soul moves at its own divine rhythm. True spiritual evolution reveals itself through profound humility. You begin to see the divine light in every being, irrespective of their perceived level of consciousness. This recognition transforms your interactions with others. Judgments fade, replaced by genuine compassion. Preaching is set aside in favor of inspiring through example. A truly awakened individual understands that their light does not shine brighter by dimming the light of others. On the contrary, their purpose is to help ignite the inner light within every being they encounter. This transformation creates a ripple effect in your relationships and interactions. Instead of seeking superiority, you cultivate unity. The realization that every soul is on its unique path fosters deep respect and empathy. The dissolution of the spiritual ego is not just a step forward in your personal journey. It is an awakening to the interconnectedness of all beings, reminding you that the path to enlightenment is illuminated by humility, compassion, and love. The 5th sacred sign manifests through the release of repressed emotions. It is as if the floodgates of your soul have opened, allowing long-held emotions to surface. You may find yourself crying for no apparent reason, laughing spontaneously, or experiencing intense waves of emotions that seem to come from nowhere. Now let's dive deeply into 3 extraordinary signs that mark the Second Awakening, revealing an even more intimate and powerful connection with the divine wisdom that resides in each of us. The 7th sacred sign manifests through the blossoming of a deep and reliable intuition, an extraordinary transformation in your ability to perceive and understand divine messages. Imagine that before, your intuition was like a poorly tuned radio, picking up only fragments of messages amidst the static. Now it is as if you have access to a crystal clear and direct communication channel with the divine. This new intuition does not manifest as vague feelings. It arises as a clear and precise voice, a divine guidance that presents itself with unwavering certainty. It is as if every cell in your body vibrates in harmony with the truth being revealed. Insights come as flashes of divine light, illuminating complex situations with surprising clarity. What is most fascinating is observing how trust in this inner guidance develops naturally and effortlessly. It is not something you need to practice or consciously develop. It is a deep knowing that emerges from the depths of your being, like a crystal clear spring spontaneously bubbling up from the earth. This divine voice becomes your internal compass, guiding every step of your journey with precision that transcends human understanding. The 8th sacred sign reveals itself through a clarity of purpose that completely transforms your understanding of the meaning of life. It is as if you were living in a dark room, and suddenly the curtains are drawn open, allowing sunlight to flood the space. The question that has tormented your soul, "Why am I here?" finally finds its answer. Not through words or concepts, but through a profound understanding that emerges from within. This revelation of your divine purpose does not occur as a dramatic event or sudden epiphany. It is more like the unfolding of a sacred flower, where each petal reveals a new layer of understanding about your unique mission. You begin to realize that every experience in your life, every challenge you faced, and every talent you developed was carefully orchestrated by the divine as preparation for this sacred moment of awakening. The 11th sacred sign of the Second Awakening emerges as a profound and transformative sense of unity, completely altering your perception of reality. The barriers that once seemed to separate you from others dissolve, unveiling a universal truth that has always been present. We are all distinct yet interconnected expressions of the same divine consciousness. This realization transcends intellectual understanding and becomes a deeply felt experience, resonating in every fiber of your being. You come to sense in a tangible and undeniable way that the same life force flowing through your heart also pulses within every human, animal, plant, and even particle of the universe. Divine love, once abstract, becomes a vivid and living reality. It no longer feels like a distant ideal, but a unifying presence that permeates and connects all existence. This expanded awareness of oneness reshapes your very way of being. Where competition once seemed natural, it is replaced by a spirit of genuine collaboration. Judgment of others fades into profound compassion, rooted in the understanding that every being is navigating their own unique evolutionary path. Differences between people cease to provoke conflict. Instead, they are celebrated as beautiful and unique manifestations of infinite divine creativity. The 12th and final sacred sign of the Second Awakening is revealed through an extraordinary capacity for love and compassion, far surpassing any love you have experienced before. It feels as though your heart transcends physical boundaries, becoming a pure and crystal clear channel for divine love to flow freely into the world. This love is not merely an emotion or cultivated practice. It is a transformative force that naturally radiates from your being, like an endless spring of clear water effortlessly gushing forth. It flows without barriers, overflows from your heart, and touches all those you encounter. This love is unconditional. It makes no distinctions, casts no judgments, and expects nothing in return. The compassion that accompanies this love is equally profound. You develop a natural ability to feel and understand the suffering of others, not in a way that burdens or depletes you, but in a way that energizes and inspires you to become a vessel of healing and transformation. Your heart becomes a mirror of the divine heart, reflecting and amplifying universal love. This love radiates outward, transforming not only your life, but also uplifting everyone and everything it touches. This expansive love is the very essence of divine energy flowing through you. Every word you speak, every action you take, and every look you give becomes an expression of this love. It reshapes the way you interact with the world, shifting your focus from self-interest to a broader sense of purpose and interconnectedness. Divine love transforms every aspect of your life into a testament of grace, harmony, and unity. As this love flows through you, it does not require effort or practice. It is simply who you are at your core. The Second Awakening allows you to embody this love fully, not as a task, but as your natural state of being. The realization that you are a channel for divine love brings not only profound joy but also clarity of purpose. You understand that your role is to let this love shine, illuminating the path for others and contributing to the transformation of the world into a more compassionate and harmonious place. In the Second Awakening, this love and unity are not ideals to strive for. They become your lived reality. You see the divine in everyone and everything, and through this vision, you create a life filled with meaning, connection, and the boundless energy of universal love. Understanding what happens in the Second Awakening is crucial for navigating this journey with clarity and intention. Awareness of the changes unfolding within your consciousness allows you to embrace them fully, avoiding the confusion and uncertainty that often accompany profound transformation. It equips you with the tools to cultivate the qualities and skills necessary to navigate this path and become the best version of yourself. The Second Awakening is a deeply personal journey of self-discovery and transformation, requiring courage, determination, and a willingness to transcend the ego's limitations. Yet the rewards are boundless: spiritual freedom, the realization of your true nature, and the ability to contribute to a more enlightened and loving world. By understanding the principles of the Second Awakening, you unlock your true potential, connect with the universe's infinite wisdom, and step into your role as an instrument of divine light. If these signs resonate with you, it is a sign that you are being prepared for something greater. The Second Awakening is a divine call, shaping, strengthening, and guiding you to fulfill your unique mission. Declare your readiness for this journey by affirming, "I am ready for the Second Awakening," and step into your role as a chosen one. allowing your light to shine and revealing your true essence to the world. Thank you for watching. If you learned something from this video, please like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Or if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.